Hello everyone, welcome back. We are playing Minecraft and building this thing. That's the idea. That's the stream. I forgot to work on this off camera. Well, whatever. We'll make it work. Here's what we're gonna do. Start with this. And it's playing the same song twice in a row. Okay. Sure. Makes sense. Okay. Simple. Which corner do I want to take? Same as last time, probably. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. I forgot to do that. In both instances. Couple of instances. Okay. Weird. Whatever. Okay. Let's get started here. How wide do I want this outer platform to be? I'm thinking. Lag. Thinking lag. I'm thinking that I do an outline of the entire outside first with like some detail and stuff, and then we'll figure out a bunch of other things. For example, what to put on these walls and stuff. So I want to get a perspective, what I'm trying to do, by looking over at this one. I don't think I can do that though. Quartz. All I'm getting from that is quartz. So, let's do some figuring, and then we'll figure. Yep. Oh yeah, this. Should probably start with these, actually. This is where we're gonna start. So, one second. That? That. Yep, that works. There's nothing I need to do out here, though. Or at least not much. Okay, we're gonna add some things to make it not one wide. Alright. Let's do some stuff here. Okay. Very interesting. No, not onto that. Block. Keyframe frequency? What does that mean? What are we doing here? Oh, it's dropping 41% of all frames. How? Why? What are we doing? What are we doing? Huh? Shut up. I don't know what you're talking about. It's dropping literally. Why is it dropping so many frames? Okay, it stopped dropping frames. It's probably fine. Let's keep going with whatever it is we're doing here. So like that? Like that. Yeah. Perfect. Cool. Something like that. Yep. That'll do. Let me look at my blocks. Very few of these are floor blocks. This is a floor block. I could probably fill with. There we go. Seems good. Oh boy, a center block. That's perfect. For me to use a different block. you know, I never did the ceiling for this one all that well. It's pretty standardized. Should be fairly simple to work with. And oh boy, it's time to make a spiral. Seems about right. Modify. 360. Add transition. 20. No way this works. 20 is probably too much. We're gonna try some things. Okay, one second. We'll worry about the pillar later. Modify. No, 20 actually worked. Surprisingly well. Like, unexpectedly well. I didn't think that would work. Huh. Get rid of the pillar. I don't think we need that right now. This may actually work. Let me modify. How? Translate cups? Or that 5. Something. So what's this gonna do? Nothing? Nothing at all? Like, 5. A factor of 1. We increase this until we reach the top. Okay, so maybe 9? Try it. That didn't. Right button to translate. See if that did what I wanted it to. Oh yeah, 20 is definitely too much. Because it did that. No. It's not that. That's not the problem. The problem is the way I did it. Right. Duplicate. There's no way that thing reaches the bottom. No way. There, we've reached this part. Now I just need to get it to properly translate. It's like way up there somehow is optimal. Alright, whatever. You know, I probably should have done the slab work before I did this. Yeah. Let's do that. So stairs, I guess. Okay. No, no, none of that. And that. Does this even all make sense? Hmm. Oh, that, yep. Okay. 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 Not quite high enough. One more. Yup. Okay. Now to get rid of everything above here. Okay. Not bad. And your tips have problems. Every time. Okay. Lighting. Put a block down and a block up, I think. Or even close, kind of. Okay. Next plan of action. Alright, let me grab this quartz. Hyliss, cause yeah, probably. Let's grab this and move it up to about there, I think. Okay, a couple of points. Other ones here. It's probably supposed to be that way. Like that? Yeah. Perfect. wonder if it's the same point on these other ones. Yes, it is. Convenient. Very convenient. Alright, let's see what it looks like with proper lighting. Okay. Oh, that's bright. Oh, that's really bright. Why is it so bright? Okay, you can quit that now. Nope, don't do that. Okay. Okay, so this is the top one. That is the top one. Let's see what it looks like to climb these stairs. I mean, these rooms are nowhere near done. I'm just curious on what the lighting looks like. Why is the fog so strong? Huh, must just be the glass. Let's see if I can't turn the fog down or off. 1 second. Atmosphere. Fog. Okay, fog. Spheric fog. Spheric fog distance. Let's try that. See if that works. This might be cave fog that's causing this problem. It probably thinks I'm in a cave. It was indeed cave fog. No longer seems so foggy. Also makes the rooms feel better lit. How many stairs this is? What? Huh? Wait. Huh? My confusion is immeasurable. How did this happen? I have no idea. I'm very disappointed. Okay. Holy crap, once you get to this point, it goes from a little bit bright to very bright very quickly. Oh, there's a home. How'd that happen? Yeah. Okay. So what we need now, among other things, I want to do... What kind of railing do I want to do? Let's think about this for a second. Whilst I'm thinking about it, let's go put the floor railing here. Okay. Oh, don't do that. Is that on the opposite side? Do map? Close. Not quite. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Oh boy. I've not even done this one. Well, I'm not ready to do that one. Not yet. Not quite. Oh boy. Okay, what else do I want to do? Huh? Huh? Alright. Let's figure this out, shall we? One there. There. To there. Mm. Hmm. I can't do that here. Doesn't work. Okay, what if I don't use shelves? Or I just stick to... trapdoors on this one. Hmm. There's a missing block. Okay. That might be all we need. Let me clean these up a bit. Nuclei, they're even so messy in the first place. So we've done one pillar. Still need to do that pillar. Grab the floor of this one. So I can copy it to the other one. Something like that. Yep. As nice as glass would be, it's not gonna make any big difference, whatever. Let me grab the bottom one of these. This. Up to here, probably. Right there. Is it the direct middle? Yep. That's the middle. What crap happened there? Huh? Is it at least consistent? It is. Why? Did I somehow do that on accident here? Yeah, but it's not consistent at all here. That's extremely annoying. Oh gosh, it goes all the way down. You know, just break all these. I'm gonna have to replace them anyway. Let's go to this one. Probably. Oh my gosh, I have to do this all over again. Alright. 1 second. Nope, don't do that. There we go. Is it the same one? It actually is, yes. That's surprising. Make this next part a lot easier. But I may have to rotate some things. We'll see. Yeah, I think it's gonna be easier if I just do this. And then we'll rotate the railings and stuff. Oh, why are these things still here? Oh, and the okay, we'll fix the pillar in a second. I'm not terribly worried about that, honestly. Okay, that works, I guess. Alright, let's fix the pillar. Because it ain't supposed to be all that. Perfect. Let's see what we think about that. Oh, that's bright. Why is it so bright? Oh, this is gonna make a pretty good thumbnail, if I do say so myself. How many floors are there? Oh my gosh. Just keeps going. There we go. Why is this here? Really? These shaders have the most basic moon I have ever seen. Sun/moon. Sun style. Let's try to reimagine, see what that looks like. Reimagine's basic. Unbound. There we go. Wait, am I not using Unbound? Let's try Unbound. So I get the feeling this is going to be way more intensive. I'm just curious what it's going to look like, honestly. See if I like it more or less. I don't like the angle though, so we're gonna atmosphere, sun, moon, 0 for reimagined. Do I like that more or less? I'm honestly not sure. Let me go look at this building. It looks a little grainy. Let's compare. Compare and contrast. Okay, so that looks very... That looks pretty good. I mean, look fairly similar. This may look a little better. Let me... try it in here. There's barely any difference. If anything, motion blur might just be a little worse on Unbound, so we're just gonna turn that off and keep with Reimagine, because I don't think it makes any real difference. I think Reimagine just tends to have a little better rendering. So there is weird flickering on some blocks. A little odd, but whatever. Oh, that's gonna be it. What a heck of a view. Dang, that's a perspective. Oh, I never started my... I haven't really done that much. This looks wild. It's really nice. It looks really nice. This is the thing I was trying to shift around a little. Let me continue trying to shift it around a little. We're gonna try and get it to be pure white, because I'm not sure why it decides it's not going to do that. Now it's a little green. Turn that down a little. What colors with light make? It's red and green, I think. Pretty sure. So this should get us a little close. That's pretty close. It's not quite there, though. I think we can keep pushing it. Shift green down a little more. Still looks like that. We got some to get some lighting to figure out. I'd really like it to look correct. It does need to look... that looks a little something. I just turn those down a little. Still looks a little green. It's a little red now. It's close. It's so close. Very, very close. Impressively close. It's just not quite there. Now it might be. Yeah. Yeah. Holy crap. That's perfect. Okay, cool. That's it. We've done it. It actually looks correct now for the other problem. This is a Voxy problem. Voxy works with shaders, but doesn't work with color matching for lighting. Which is annoying. Not maintaining enough. Oh. Why are you doing this? Why are over half of my frames dropped? What is going on, man? It's dropping like 40 frames per second. 50 even. Jeez. What? Why? How? What's going on here? Yeah, okay. This isn't what I was looking for. That was also white. Because this thing's perfect. Like, obviously it doesn't reflect quite the same way, but it has the same color pretty much identically. That's what makes it work. So just a little bit of fog. Which is very interesting. I mean, does it at least look okay at daytime? Yeah, the lighting's just invisible at daytime, so that's fine. it's a little much. Oh dang. Neat. Alright, enough of that. It's hurting my eyes. Okay. You know, I never finished this. Never even finished the basic outline. Not ideal. We should do that. So I really like to do something with this. Something like that. That might could work. It's a little dark. I should fix that. Somehow. I got just the thing. One of these on the center of every window. Okay. Not a bad, very basic start to this. Now what I may do is just fill out the walkway a little to make it actually there. At least do the first floor of this, and then I may do the rest of it off stream. We'll see. How much width do I want? Because this is a pretty big area. 7 blocks? No, I think we do 9. Or even 11. It's just how big this area actually is. So, I think 9 works pretty well for this. Kidding me? I still need to do the paths. I need to figure out what pattern I want to do for that. Because I have yet to decide what kind of pattern I want to do for that. Quite yet. I do definitely have some ideas. I should probably complete the outer walkway first, though, because everything else is going to be based on that. We do 5 blocks. Not ideal. Not terribly well lit here, but I suppose we are entering that section. And we don't have shaders enabled. Let me see how bad it is with shaders. Eyes bright. Okay, that's... Huh. Crap am I seeing? What might that be? What might that be? Okay, seriously, where's it getting skylight from here? It should not be getting skylight. Big chunk rendering. Gosh dang you. So it's literally just not seeing that roof bit. And I have no clue why. Alright. Building so large, lighting doesn't actually work. At least it's in daytime. Doesn't really work at nighttime either, but yeah. Okay, what's it seeing here? Okay, so let me get this straight. Here, it sees... doesn't see that. Why? Is it a weird maximum lighting distance calculation thing? So it just assumes that it can see the guy? Weird. So like there-ish. Yeah. Very strange. But alright. We have something or other, something or other, something or other. This is all lined up, yep. Oh, you know what? Hold on, let me do this first. Rotate, flip. There we go. Now we do this again. So let me get this straight. It can tell when there's a floor all the way up there. All the way up. For all the way down there. But it can't tell that this should not have skylight. Huh? Wild stuff. My gosh. Okay. Very nice. Should probably copy the towers or spires, something like that. I don't know, one of those words. Probably should. But first, I want to figure out this gigantic section here. So, I think I want to use the shape tool. I think I want to use flat, regular polygon, 8 set, 8 hollow. It can get bigger than that, right? 128, 40, 60, 160 is not bad. 161. Just for the sake of simplicity. Simplicity. Hmm. 181. Maybe. You know, I think that might work. Pretty sure. Why do I want to extend this thing to ground? Gizmo? What does that mean? Huh? What is auto rotation? Huh? This doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense. Decimal sizes? That's a thing? Huh? What? So you have center even diameters. I think this might be good. I think this is, yeah, I think that's good. Yep. We're gonna get rid of everything inside of this area because this area needs to be absolutely enormous for the roots of the tree I'm gonna put in here. Okay. Very basic stuff. So if can I just magic select this? Yes I can. That worked. That worked pretty well, actually. Why it be lagging right now? What are we doing? What's the deal? What are we doing? Why is it so laggy? What is happening? Is it gonna do that again? Yes. And I have no clue why. Why is it doing that? Why is it so laggy whenever I'm doing this? All of a sudden. I got nothing. Not a single clue why this would be so laggy. Okay, path here to here. Flat. Yup. I don't understand, but whatever. I don't understand there. Weird. No, don't do that. Still strange. But it works. Alright, seems like a good bunch of paths. I mean, I suppose the next task would technically be to make the gigantic moss floor. However, I can't wait until we get to, like, the large ones. Instead of just being, like, a moss floor with a little bit of variation, like it is over here. It's gonna be, like, full-on terraining in a building. It's gonna be wild. I'm not sure if an extra 100 blocks... No, an extra 100 blocks would be enough, absolutely. Am I kidding? Because it'd be 200 blocks. 100 blocks in each direction, that would be a lot. Random lag. Seriously, what is happening? Am I getting memory leaks? What's going on? This should not be happening like this. Can I get it to do that? Why is it allocated? You have 48 gigs. I can't even get it to do that. I have no clue what's making it lag like that. My guess is it's a random memory leak thing. Doesn't seem to be, actually. Interesting. I have no idea what's going on. Yeah, alright. I'm gonna do some more of these layers and terraces off stream. And the next stream, which is tomorrow, we will hopefully at least get the floor in, and maybe get the tree in. Maybe. We'll see how long the tree takes. It's pretty big. I don't think that'll be too much of a problem, all things considered. Might take like triple the amount of time as a normal tree, but they take like 20 minutes, so. Alright. I will see you all tomorrow. Bye.